Our team provides the highest level of service possible.
To create a seamless real estate experience, whether you're looking to buy or sell,
We have a plan for that.
our success comes down to two things.
Systems and teamwork.
Our innovative marketing systems sell homes faster and for more money.
We proactively find homes for our buyers before they even hit the market.
Contact us now for a free home evaluation.
Or ask how you can save up to $7,000 on your next home purchase.
Your home.
Our passion.
Are we going to do an intro or are we just
We're
going
just
to
not
go?
going to do it. This is more of the stuff than actual real estate.
Okay, there it is. There's our intro song.
All right. Here we are.
This isn't Steely Dan.
It is not Steely Dan. We are
Welcome
live.
to making it great, where we talk stuff and some real estate. So.
Stuff and some real estate. We have Weaver Squared today.
Bye, Weaver.
Yep.
Yep, Weaver.
Yep. And for all of you that don't know, Diane's maiden name was Weaver as well.
Yes.
So we
why
have
we're
two
Weaver
Weavers
Squared.
here, and they're
Oh, we can dig deep on this
Oh,
because
please
we're
do.
genealogy people, you know.
Oh, let's
But it
go.
always embarrasses
Let's go
Diane.
there.
No, please do it.
First cousins, second
Please
cousins.
No, I think we're seventh cousins once removed,
Why do
and
we
I'm
have to go
eighth
into
cousins
this?
with my children.
Wait, what?
So we used to be worried about the blue toes and stuff, but we're not anymore. It's once something's explained.
But we're not worried about it anymore. When your kids are born
Oh,
adults.
Austin's gonna
it's just,
die.
you know.
Austin Weaver.
Wow.
he works at no.
No, so she had a
Shameless
brother
plug.
come over on.
My
No, we
uncle.
both had brothers come over on a boat. They're not our brothers. This was
It's a-
1723, right?
What?
It wasn't it Henry and Charles, and you came from Charles, I came from Henry.
Oh, yes, we did come down from different brothers, but
They were on a boat.
This sounds
Well, they didn't
really
fly
bad.
here.
From
We're
the old
really
country.
distantly related, but yeah.
No, they were from
So are you Quakers? Your family Quakers?
No,
Mennonite.
but similar.
Mennonite. Same
Yeah.
thing.
Quakers,
Yeah.
Mennonites, brethren. They're all the same,
Not really the same.
but kind of the same.
I mean,
So
they-
if anyone can't tell, they are married. So we have two married couples on, and Jacob. He's over
Who
there.
is married?
Well,
Yeah, well, he's married. He
Check
just
one song.
yeah.
We are playing the game where we do the this or that.
I guess so.
Absolutely.
Oh,
You guys have played that game, right?
I don't even
don't
know what
think
you're
so.
talking about.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
Perfect.
Never mind.
oh gosh.
All right. Well, to start off things, today is Matt's birthday.
Happy birthday,
There
Matt.
is no
23
way.
again.
23 again.
He
Yeah.
looks like he's 28.
Hey, 23, Ken. 23.
20. Okay,
Yeah. We stop at
I get it.
27.
I stopped at 39.
Is this our happy birthday song?
Oh,
Oh, yay.
Happy birthday.
it got really slow there.
It was way
I
faster
was
in
gonna
the
say it was
meeting.
faster in the
Yeah.
meeting. which
Yeah, you
makes it-
guys had that weird cha-cha
Yeah.
remix, like spontaneous remix. I've
Right.
never.
It was like the restaurant.
Well,
Happy birthday.
it
I've
was
never
the I
experienced
sing
that.
really horribly, and I'm just gonna start singing because it seems appropriate, and then everyone just sang really fast with me.
They just wanted the cake. Do
Yeah, they were like, "Give us the cake."
you have any cake, Ken?
What'd I do?
Did you have any cake?
No,
We have
he,
cake
he-
for
he-
you.
he was
Ever or-
online. He was on the screen. He wasn't here for the
We
cake.
have cake for you.
Yeah.
There's cake upstairs.
Yeah, this day is getting better every second.
Yeah, it's the special cake that they have at all the Cornstead
Special
birthdays.
cake.
Oh,
Did you make it?
It's a special cake.
You have to know how to make the special cake, or they don't let you in the family.
Oh. It's a prereq.
I passed.
Good job.
Yeah, for a minute. I have it on a recipe card.
Is that like your rocks? You're like passing on cake?
It's the rock.
I passed. It was way back when I met him. I had to learn how to make the cake.
Who was the first cake for?
The first cake that I made? I think I used the recipe to make a cake for a Valentine's Day. And then I made it in the shape of a heart.
Aw, nice.
Oh,
Oh,
I
that's
know.
original.
So it was probably
who was that for?
Matt. It was for my Valentine at the time.
Aw.
Very nice.
You know, do you guys do fun things like that?
I used to, well, I'm thinking more like with kids. I used to have a dinner and then I'd decorate the whole table. I'd get helium balloons and there'd be candies all over the table and we'd have a Valentine dinner with the kids.
Oh, nice.
We'd also go out on our own, but we'd always have one for the kids too, and then I had to give them little Valentine gifts.
Nice.
What'd you get, Ken? Did you get any Valentine's gifts?
I'm not very good at gifts. Am I good at gifts? I always like to
He
just.
gives me like store cards for stores that I can buy my own stuff.
Nice.
Gift cards.
Smart.
How long you been married?
Can't go wrong with
But
that.
you know, I like to shop, so I like it.
Ken,
It's good.
Yes.
how long have you been married?
Let's see.
To Diane.
To Diane, yes.
September will be 34 years,
Yeah.
right?
34.
Yeah.
So
And I always have to think of the date because we have 2 anniversaries. One's when we eloped and didn't tell anyone.
Really?
Yeah.
Do tell.
2 weeks before our wedding.
Yeah.
What made
'cause-
you want to do that?
Well, we weren't sure, with the whole inbreathing thing and stuff and the testing. So in Maryland,
That's not. It's just. This is live,
The whole inbreeding.
well, in Maryland, they're just not restrictive on the test, the blood test.
Okay,
So
back
The
then
blood
had-
test.
Okay, so
You did a blood test?
back then.
Yeah,
you
you
had,
don't you have
this
to?
is when
In Illinois, you got to do all
like
kinds
way
of
back in the '88. You might not remember that. We had to have like blood tests, like AIDS blood tests and all of that.
Yeah,
3
that
days
was a big
before
deal back then, yeah.
you were
AIDS?
married. Yes, you had to then because it was like the big new scary thing.
You
Yeah.
couldn't get married if you had
You had to have-
AIDS?
not in Illinois where we were getting married.
Wow.
But Maryland, you didn't have to do that. And I was going back 2 weeks before the wedding. He wasn't going to be there till like 2 days before the wedding. So we eloped because in Maryland, you don't even have to have anyone with you. You just go to the courthouse and you can get married.
There's our little secret.
And then we went to a diner and then I flew out.
Oh.
Yeah.
So it must have turned out okay anyway.
yeah, so far
34?
34, I believe. So we've
So we
been
must be 24 then.
Yeah, I think we're about
Well,
to.
yeah, we got married in 98 and started dating in 94.
So it'll be 24
and we
in September.
started dating in 84.
When is September? What day?
17th.
September 2nd.
That was the first.
That was the eloping.
What was the actual wedding?
That was
17th.
I want to say Jimi Hendrix was either born or died on 17th.
I don't know.
I don't remember. But yeah, it's 17th.
When did you guys get married?
What day?
Yeah. And month?
September
Oh,
26th.
okay. Oh,
Oh.
we're close.
Good move. It was hot when we got married.
Yeah, it was a freaky
it was hot
day.
and it rained.
The
The
evening.
evening rained.
Yeah.
Like at night.
But it was all right.
And we were
Sigh.
gonna go to Jamaica for our honeymoon, but 3 days before our wedding,
Gilbert.
Gilbert hit the hurricane, wiped out Jamaica. So our travel agent just said, "Don't worry, I'll plan something." She goes, "You're going to Barbados. Look for a sign that says Weavers when you get there."
I knew nothing about Barbados.
We're like, "Okay." Someone holding a sign that said Weavers.
So they were
We
there.
loved it
This was when
They
you were
were
flying
there.
out or when you arrived in Barbados?
Arrived.
when we arrived.
Nice. That's cool.
An adventure.
Yeah, it worked out. Great real estate in Barbados.
Yeah. Nice.
We
Lots
got to
of,
bring it back to real estate.
lots of
back,
beach.
back to real estate.
Thanks, Ken.
Yeah. yeah.
See the way I did that?
Buzzkill.
All right. We probably should talk about real estate a little bit. So, in this market, how long do you think it's taking to sell a home?
What do you mean by sell?
Well,
Accepted offer?
let's say,
Let's say accepted offer.
accepted offer. Yeah.
Because I know what that is.
Not long.
5-6 days.
Close. Ken, what's your guess?
5,
Oh,
4 maybe.
well, it's like, when does it begin? Because
So
What
on the
is
MLS,
the beginning?
on the MLS, what would they report as days on market? Average days on market.
yeah, I think
4?
4.
You can't pick the same number.
Okay.
I said 5. You can say
4.6.
13.
What?
13?
That's all of Dane County, yeah, 13.
Oh, you didn't say. I thought we were talking about the properties that mattered.
No.
Wah, wah, wah.
Well, on our team, let's say
Yeah, that's
average
right.
4.
It's probably about half, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, it seems like 1.
Yeah. I mean, in the extra days that are on the market, they're usually the days when we're doing the pre-marketing.
Right.
Exactly.
And we're not even showing yet. So,
That's why I wasn't going to count that. Like if you say, hey, your offers have to be in, that
Yeah,
should
I
be
was
when the
thinking-
clock starts.
Yeah, I was thinking the live day.
but
to
that isn't
the
how the
day
clock
out.
works.
What do you think the
I
average
know.
sale price is?
The average price?
Sale price in Dane County.
If we take the whole county and I think it's
Nope.
296,000.
Not even close, Ken.
I was thinking
Not
369.
even close, Diane.
Diane's close.
No, she's not.
Okay.
Not for this year.
Okay.
Oh, because prices are elevated. Let's say 435.
The average sale price in Dane County is, drumroll please, give me some time. This month, the average sale price was $463,753.
What?
That is a
The
shock.
average list price was $439,671. So, we're talking 25,000 over, 20,
Easily.
yeah, 24,000 over.
Wow.
Wow.
Wait, what time
Crazy
frame
year.
is that?
That's this month. So this month, 13 days of market, average sale price, average list price.
Dang.
You brought up the average.
Heck yeah, I did.
1 month is in April. There's 1 month of inventory, but it'll probably drop down to 0.7, 0.8 by the end of the month because you'll have a bunch of closings at the end of the month.
So another topic is, when people are looking to save when they're listing, what could people do to save money when they list their homes? Any ideas?
Well, don't do a lot of renovating.
Yeah, I think that's one of the biggest things is to have your realtor come in and really look at those projects, because a lot of times you're not going to need those projects, and everybody thinks I'm going to need to replace my carpet, do this, and all the things you wanted to do when you actually, lived there and were the homeowner. And it's like, in this market, you can maybe save that money and still make a lot of money.
Oh, definitely.
So that's a big tip. So
Well, I tell you, I had an open house. I don't think it was this last Sunday. I think it was before that, 1 week before that. And I think one of the good things that the seller could have done, and that's my fault they didn't, is they should have put out like a little basket asking for donations.
What?
Yeah, because there were so many people going through that open house, and it never stopped the whole time we were there.
Did
It
you see
just was continual.
Did you see the video? It was from somewhere, I want to say North or South Carolina. The listing agent who was doing the open house took a video of the people were lined up for like 2 blocks walking up and left and right streets both ways and
Oh my gosh.
just cars.
Yeah.
I've seen on TikTok they have like a lottery system. Like you have to enter your name into a drawing, see if you even qualify to get in the house.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
That is nuts.
but open houses seem like they're back,
They are back.
Mhm.
Yeah.
which is, for a while we had to kind of kibosh them with COVID, but now it's, I think people are pretty eager to get out and see properties and, it's nice.
Yeah. Definitely.
Yeah, it was a great experience because everybody seemed really well behaved. Everybody, which I don't know if it's
That's good.
Yeah, everybody just kind of were real respectful. They all had certain little distance, and they all just
It just takes
I was
one,
heartened.
but
Right. Good point.
So how many houses have you guys owned? What number are you on?
Oh my goodness.
Let's think here. Okay.
We have 40th Avenue,
Maryland, then
602, Becker School Road,
School,
Harrisonburg. What was that called?
Lanark in town. Two
Yeah, that one.
of them.
And then we had
All right, never mind.
Virginia.
yeah.
Discuss
I
this
don't
while
know, like-
talking into the mic.
10 under
like
10?
6 or so.
Under 10?
Yeah.
Maybe. Because
Yeah, when the kids were younger, we had when Jordan, we moved a lot in the very beginning. But then
Back when it was fun.
when we lived,
Back when it was fun.
when we raised our kids, though, we stayed in that house for 26 years.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
No, that was longer. 90 to, yeah. Yeah, you're right.
26 years.
You just yes, dear. That
So where was that? That was in Illinois.
Uh-huh.
Yeah.
What did you guys do before real estate?
I started
Yeah.
out of college. I started in real estate,
And I
you
had
did too.
my license in Maryland, too,
But that was more commercial industrial, and then
for him.
we owned a
We
manufacturing
owned
company.
a popcorn company.
That's fascinating. Can
In
you talk more
Illinois.
about that? I actually am interested in the popcorn factory.
It wasn't like we set up on a street corner.
And sold caramel corn.
Yeah,
Never mind then.
which I got no problem with. But we did went out and we had, I think, 7,500 acres that we
Contract out.
contracted with other growers, and we exported to 43 countries. And
So we did it from start to finish, like
Yeah,
growing the corn, bringing it in,
So you
cleaning it.
You provided the kernels to be popped.
yep. We worked with about 7 different seed companies that raised commercially the popcorn seed, and then we would get it out to all of our growers, and they had all these different specs that had to, that
Who's your biggest
suited
buyer?
different at the
That
biggest
somebody might recognize.
would have been Frito-Lay.
We sold to
Oh, really?
Frito-Lay for a while. Yeah.
Yeah, that year I think we raised and sold 34 million pounds or something like that.
So we
But
had
when it
the-
started, it was only 75,000 per year. So
yeah,
How'd you
when
ship
we
it? Was
s-
it bagged in like 50-pound bags, or was it shipped in?
50-pound
of
bags, totes that were
totes are great
2,400.
big metal totes that get shipped worldwide.
Oh.
Those were like 2,400. Then we had these big aluminum
Then we had
totes
a
that we
microwave,
We had
a couple
poly
microwave
bags.
lines too.
Really?
Yeah, at one point we were going 24/7.
Yeah, 7 days a week.
manufacturing.
Yep. 3 shifts,
It's crazy.
100 and some employees. Yeah. And then I said, we really need to stay up in Wisconsin and do real estate.
So how did you end up here then? How'd you end up here then?
Well,
we loved it up here.
Yeah.
yeah, we always wanted to come up here because this is where we come on weekends because we're only an hour and 45 minutes away or so. So we always wanted to come up here, but
All
yeah,
the kids came up. They all-
My father was, getting older, and so the company got sold, and we didn't want to stay in that area. So
Yeah.
our kids were grown, so we came here.
Of
we
all
get
the
to sell
places,
real estate.
of all the places to go,
Yeah.
How did you go from real estate to popcorn?
and back to real estate.
I always had an interest in real estate, in residential real estate. Yeah. And,
Whoa, what about the
her
popcorn though?
family was in popcorn, right?
my family owned it. Yeah.
That's where she grew up. And this little opportunity for this little
And then
tiny little shack.
kind of grew.
And
Little
we-
popcorn.
Yeah,
I
when
was so
my
let's
mom and
raise the
dad
kids up
first
there.
started
Yeah.
the popcorn company, my mom would iron out the bags to put and put them in by hand. The popcorn.
Oh wow,
Yeah. So
popcorn.
Interesting.
that's how it started.
And then you went back to real estate.
So do you guys eat popcorn now?
Do what with who?
Do you eat popcorn?
No.
Not often.
No,
They're like, we don't even like the smell.
we're over
No,
it.
I love popcorn. I do, but we.
It's
just
got
don't
lots of
eat it that often.
flavonoids and polyphenols and yeah,
Those are my favorite, the polyphenols.
Yeah,
Yeah.
me too.
they're very
Great,
they
great
help.
closing gifts.
Whee! All right. So our word of the week, or words of the week, or terminology, rent back. So could you guys describe what a rent back is?
Well, a lot of the sellers right now are taking the opportunity to sell, but maybe don't have the home on the other end that they're buying in time, or they might be building and it won't be done by the time they sell. So then they need to stay in there. They close on the home, they sell their home, and then they ask for post-occupancy or rent back, like however long, couple weeks, a month, until they can move into their other place. So basically they turn into renters for the new buyers. Was I right?
Yeah.
Ken, was that right?
Yep. It works out well too in some cases for the buyers when they want to lock in a rate.
Mm-hmm.
So they're like, I know you don't want to close, this quickly, but if we can lock in this rate real quick, and then we'll let you rent back for the following 6 weeks or whatever it turns out to be.
Yeah, it's been a very popular tool in this market
Yeah.
that
Mhm.
helps offers get accepted because sellers can control their terms more.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm. All right. So I was reading an article and it described exurb buyers. What do you think that is? EXURB.
It's like Uber for X's.
Uber for X's?
That's what it said. X Uber is
You
what it
just
looks
ship them
like.
away?
Yeah, exactly.
We're talking about this. You explained it well.
Well, it's not a lot like an expert. Do you know what an expert is?
Mm-hmm.
An expert, if etymologically, if you break it down,
Oh boy, here we go.
an X is an undefined
Quantity?
quantity, and a spurt is a drip.
No, it's herb, not spurt. It's not expert.
I know,
Okay, sorry.
But see, if we break it down, so
Could be a
spurt-
song,
how long is
break
this-
it
how long
down.
is this? See? So a spurt is a drip under pressure. So
brother,
you have, wow, that explains itself, really.
That's why our check-ins are like 45
Undefined-
bucks,
an
Ken.
The
expert is an-
exurb
You should hear his calls
is
on the
different
phone.
from the suburb. So most people know what a suburb is. You have like a major metropolitan area, and then you have all the outlying cookie cutter type things that pop up. And then you have the exurbs, which are even further out to the nice, quaint, and cute communities where people like can
Are flocking.
have more elbow room and it's less expensive.
So despite his definition of an expert, is that correct?
It's pretty much
Close.
correct. It's like you've got the city, the suburbs, and then just past like the suburbs. So
Exurbs.
yeah, according to this, a lot of people, since they don't necessarily have to come to work, they're
Right.
being drawn to those areas. And this particular article was talking about 5 trending design features for those kind of people. And at first I was like, what is that? And I Googled it and it didn't come up, but then I really dug in and
So what
figured
would be
out
an
what it
exurb
was.
for our area?
With New Glarus?
Yeah.
Or would it be like a township? Like a town of some prairie or a town of...
It's probably a further out town of.
I'm thinking like
Edgerton,
Deerfield
maybe? I don't know.
could fit that description because Deerfield's it feels very country.
To me, the outside of Deerfield does, but not Deerfield itself. So like the town of Deerfield, which is outside
Not the
of
city
Deerfield.
of Deerfield.
Or is it maybe like when you're driving out and all of a sudden you come across this little neighborhood out in the middle of nowhere, but all the houses are just super, super nice?
Yeah.
Would that be it? Or it's like they're all like $1 million houses, but they're not really near town. You're like, where did this come from?
Does it have
Well,
a definition in your
from-
thing about pricing?
It doesn't particularly talk about pricing, but we have the 5 things that people are wanting in those areas, or that it's like the draw. And the number 1, they have character and charm are deal makers. So having, interesting properties that, if it's a newer property, you have to build the charm in, and then if it's an older property, have all the wood floors and the wood and all of that kind of arches and
Yeah.
all of
The
that kind of
built-ins.
Mm-hmm. Being unique.
Yeah, I was looking at that article too, and they like sort of a calm feeling home. Like they like it large and open and expansive with windows and stuff, but they also don't need the crown molding and all the
More traditional stuff.
Yeah,
So
the
kinda
traditional
simple.
stuff. So simple, but open and bright with all the windows. They kind of said it was like a mix between like a mid-century modern and eclectic kind of feel.
Yeah, that's what I saw too. And it says open, yet still with nooks and crannies.
Yeah.
So that's kind of interesting, huh?
yeah. Because the nooks and These make me think of an older house. But they were also saying that they kind of want not new builds, but the homes that do have some of that character.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that interesting? And then pools are peaking on their wish lists. So that
This might
could
not be a Wisconsin thing then.
I was going to say they could use it for a month.
yeah, yeah.
2
But
months.
I have noticed, I mean, we've even heard from family where they're like, hey, will a pool mess with my value? So people, I think in COVID, they started to
Swim?
be at home and think that that would be great to have a pool. And we might be selling a lot more houses with pools than we
Maybe.
realize. So that's always kind of interesting. And then, of course, one of Jacob's hot buttons, energy efficiency. So, right?
I guess.
Jacob's on buttons.
I
Yeah.
mean, my house is super energy efficient. Not meaning to brag or anything.
But like solar panels and all
Oh,
of that,
yeah.
I know if you would have had extra, you'd
Yeah.
be like, let's put solar panels on. And all
I would
that.
love to. I'd love to be totally off the grid. You know, I'll get my Starlink, Elon Musk satellite, and my solar panels. Yeah.
So I have a friend who lives off the grid in New Mexico, and they have this RV, and they have solar panels.
So
on.
are we going the Breaking Bad direction with this RV?
Kind of.
Ah,
Kind of. They have solar panels on the RV, and then they can drive this thing, and so they're self-sufficient. They have all their power. They don't have to have hookups. So they go to Baja for like 2 months out of the year and just find a place and hang.
cool. They still need gas, right?
Do who with what?
For the RV. Like, they still have to, like, it's still a gas-powered vehicle, I assume?
Yeah, that's a good assumption.
Okay. I don't know. I was like, I don't know how level.
But
like,
once they get there,
Yeah.
And they have to
can
have
just-
water and sewer hookups.
they can
I'm
park
assuming.
it. They do have gas stations in Baja, California.
I thought that was Mexico.
No, it's
Yeah,
southern.
but
It's
isn't-
the little handle that comes down.
Yeah, California
That's Mexico.
sewer.
Yeah. Well, there is. It's Baja,
Oh,
California.
the Baja California in Mexico.
Yeah.
Word. Gotcha.
I mean, it doesn't
Dope.
have to be, but that's kind of how I'm oriented.
Well, that's pretty cool, anyhow.
Did you go visit them recently?
Yeah. What did I do?
Did you go visit them?
Well, and I lied because they're not really my
He doesn't
friend.
really know them.
They're the sister of one of my
Someone
closest
told
friends.
him about
It's
them.
your,
Like,
it's your-
we're so tight.
So it's not my. It's the sister of one of my closest friends.
So, friend of a friend,
Yeah,
a sister of a friend.
sounds like your dealer.
yeah, sister of a friend
Yeah.
who I have met.
It's my hookup. All right. Should we do a little this or that?
Yeah.
We could do a little this or that. All right, so this or that. It's a really simple game, but basically, I'm going to name two things, and at the same time, you guys say what you prefer.
Has to be fast. So you can't think about it. You can't look at each other and decide what you're going to do. It's got to be fast.
You have to say
You're going to say something when
two
we have to
things?
say what we think?
Yeah, it's really easy. It sounds
Okay.
complicated.
And do I say this or that, or do
No,
I say
you
the
say-
thing?
You say the thing
here's,
or that.
Here's the first one. It's really simple.
Okay.
Do you prefer dogs or cats?
Dogs.
Dogs.
Okay, so that's the game.
Okay.
And we're just gonna bounce.
That's really nice.
Yeah. See if you guys how much you have in common. Netflix or YouTube?
Netflix.
YouTube,
Phone call or text?
Text.
phone call,
Toast or eggs?
Toast.
eggs,
See, he's
Oh,
gonna
boy.
say opposite for everything.
Cardio or weights?
wait,
Cardio.
All right. So far we got dogs. All right.
Opposites
And ours
attract,
died.
right?
Apparently.
Yeah.
Yeah.
dog died a while ago.
So
Sorry.
sad.
Sorry about that.
He was a great little guy.
Yeah.
Yeah, weeping.
Let's not talk about that. Okay. Ice cream cone or snow cone?
Ice cream.
Ice cream cone.
All right, there we go. We're back on the same page. Mobile games or console games?
Board games or what'd you
What are you
say?
talking about?
Mobile.
Games on your phone or like Nintendo?
I like board games.
That wasn't an option.
It's not an option.
Oh,
Nintendo.
Yeah.
yeah. I'm not sure.
See,
I like Wordle.
What about
Like
what
Wordle?
about board games?
That's mobile.
That's a
Yeah,
mobile
that's
game.
We're more
How-
the board game.
How often do you Wordle? Are you?
Every morning before I do anything
He
else.
does.
Me too. Yeah.
You have to
Yeah.
because people talk about it
Yeah.
or they write articles about what the word is.
Yeah. Or then you forget, and then the day goes by, and you're about to go to bed, and you're like, oh no,
right.
there's only
Major
time. Yeah, it's
heart
a lot
attack.
of pressure.
Because
Yeah.
it might break your,
Have you
track record.
do you do pretty good or have you had I am always suffering. It's like all of mine are on the 6th one because I'm really
They
bad
are
at
good
it.
at it.
It's a lot of pressure.
So I'm always like,
I have a 99% streak, or 99% accuracy or whatever. I've only messed up once, and I'm at 62 consecutive things.
I think I'm
Wow.
at 73.
Wah,
Ooh.
wah, wah.
I think it's an applause for that.
No, wah, wah, wah was for you.
Oh, sorry.
I got a 1 once.
Well, you did not.
I did, but I cheated.
Oh,
Because
well.
everybody was talking about brine, and I was like, "Oh, I bet that's the word." So I threw it on, and it worked. That doesn't count.
I was like, the only way you can have one is just cheating.
no,
There's
that's a
just-
cheating thing.
it's a cheating thing. I've
Unless,
had-
although I did hear Kamala Harris uses notes every time she uses the word notes. She says it's a nice blend between vowels and consonants.
yeah, I know a lot of people use one word.
Yeah, I use a different word. I don't want to use the same word.
Yeah, you switch
Fee?
it up every time.
I used emoji. and
Use
that-
phi.
Can't
Well,
do phi.
You have
It's
to.
gotta be
You
phi.
have
Have
to
to have
really
5 letters.
spread
5
it out.
Phi.
Yeah.
Fee phi.
Fee, fi, fo.
Yeah.
However, he
That'd be
he
fun.
can't get enough of that one, so he does a 7-letter one too.
Yeah, that's a whole different game.
Have you heard of octurtle?
I don't know.
My wife does octurtle. I think it's 8 across, I think, and I think it's 2 words.
Oh wow.
And they I don't know. She does that, and then she does quartal too, which is 4 boards at the same time.
Oh my.
And so each row, she's you do a row, and then it tells you how it scored on each of the boards at the same time.
I've heard of a world.
What's that one?
That's like a geographical. They show you like the country's shape. So it could be like Tuvalu or something like that, and you have to like guess what
Ooh,
country it is.
that'd be interesting.
Yeah,
There's another one. I only do Wordle.
that's like real estate.
My family's so into all the Wordle variations, but they do a music one now.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Can you like that one?
We
Yeah.
should do that.
So it
Steely Dan.
plays 1 second of a song, and then you have to type in the address or the artist and song name, and then if you don't know it, then you listen to 1 more second.
That
Oh,
sounds
I
like
like.
Name That Tune. It was
Yeah.
a
Yeah.
show way
Right.
back when. Do you remember that? Yeah,
Yeah.
Name That Tune.
My dad used to play that with me. Only we'd do it chopping wood.
What?
Yeah.
See which one hit
We had a
with axes?
Yeah. How
Play
many
with axes?
how many times will it take you to chop this piece of wood?
What a
And
game!
So we'd start like
You know,
7.
Ken, I think your dad actually tricked you
Yeah.
into chopping wood.
He did.
Yeah.
He's a very, very intelligent man.
Uh,
Yeah. He knew how to manipulate children.
my dad had us play the quiet game.
Oh no.
Yeah, the quiet game. You have to put your hands like this, and then you have to put it against your head, and then you have to put your head down on the floor and not say anything. And the first person to say anything or move loses.
That is a very intelligent man right there.
It took a while, so I was like, "You're just making us be quiet."
We didn't do the whole motion thing with the hands and the head and the floor. We just told him to be quiet.
Oh yeah, no, we were down.
Well,
we
you
were
guys
in
are
prayer
efficient.
position for
What'd you do in
half
your
an
car?
hour. I was.
How'd you play that game in the car?
Oh, it didn't last. That I mean, it was over in like a day.
That's
See, we
why
played
God created trunks.
Or frunks now. You know what a frunk is?
Frunk.
The
Yeah.
front of it?
Yeah, electric cars don't have engines,
Tesla.
so they have a trunk and a frunk.
Is that your Tesla out there?
No,
Oh.
Whoa.
not my Tesla. I can't afford.
Yeah,
those.
that was another one that the people in the exurbs wanted was, where they could charge their
charging
electric.
stations.
Way to bring it back. All right, are we still doing this or
Yes.
that?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
oh,
Sorry.
absolutely.
I got I nerdled
Wordled.
out on Wordle. Nerdle's
Nerdled.
another one, by the way. It's
Keep
a
going.
math version. You just do math
Oh,
equations.
that's right. What do they call it? They call it.
You would
It's
like
Nerdle.
that, Matt.
Myrtle?
Nerdle.
Oh,
Like I'm a
wow.
nerd. Nerdle. Okay. Form or function?
Function.
Form.
Pop or indie?
You have no idea what
Pop.
you're talking about.
Indie. No, pop, probably.
Okay.
I don't know. I like both.
Cake or pie?
Ooh.
Pie.
Oh, now we're back on the same page. Swimming or sunbathing?
Swimming.
Doing what?
Swimming or sunbathing?
Oh, swimming.
Yeah. High tech or low tech?
Low.
Low.
Big party or small gathering?
Small gathering.
gathering.
Yeah. New clothes or new phone?
New clothes.
That's too
I
fast.
hate both.
Old clothes and old phones.
Yeah.
All day. Would you rather have a rich friend or a loyal friend?
Loyal.
Yeah. That question confuses me. Like, if those are the two options, then are they really a friend?
Yeah.
Actually, loyalty is actually a bad thing.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Great.
No, I mean, when you think about it,
I'm
when
married to
someone
you.
is being loyal, that means someone's doing something wrong. Because if everybody's doing something right, there's no reason to be loyal.
What if somebody's being accused of doing something wrong, but they're not, and everyone's against you?
Well, it's good they live in this country.
I guess so.
Don't you think?
Yes.
Yeah. The assumption there is good. That
Okay.
they're innocent.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah.
Okay.
I just had to extrapolate.
Appreciate it. It's a podcast. We gotta draw it out a little bit. Okay, let's do a couple more. Football or basketball?
Basketball.
Oh, that's always a tough one. I love them both. Football for watching, I suppose.
Okay.
I love playing football too, though.
Did
Yeah.
you play
But I
football
love
in like high
basketball.
school?
Did I do what?
Did you play sports in high school?
No, not really.
Where'd you go to high school?
What'd I do?
Where'd you go to high school?
Parkdale Senior High,
In
Riverdale, Maryland.
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 Did you say one of you lived in Harrisonburg?
We
Yes.
both did.
I think my parents'
We built a
friends
house there.
lived in. He moved out there to open up a printing shop, and it might have been in Harrisonburg.
Or was it Harrisburg,
In the
Pennsylvania?
Shenandoah
No,
Valley.
it was Maryland.
It was in
It was
Maryland.
Maryland.
Harrisonburg.
Harrisonburg's
I bet
in
it was
Virginia.
Harrisburg. Is that in Maryland?
That's in
Harrisburg?
Pennsylvania.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
That's the capital of Pennsylvania, actually. Just
A little
thought I'd throw that.
sidetrack, sorry.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah.
Keep going.
This whole section is sidetracked. I'm gonna sidetrack it.
Okay.
I think Maryland is the weirdest state. Like,
It's Maryland.
how did they decide that state? It is so weirdly shaped. It's like
Yeah.
the extra
Water.
stuff. Well, I can get the water on the one side, but then it's just like Pennsylvania's like, nah, fool, you just get this little weird.
So other than Wisconsin, Maryland is by far the best state. It's got everything. You
It
got
is a cool
Chesapeake
area.
Bay, you got the Eastern Shore with all the beaches, you've got the mountains, Western Maryland, like, just
I'm not dissing the state itself. I just think, however,
The
they
shape
decide.
is odd.
Yeah, like how do they decide that would be a state?
it has no natural lakes.
Really?
Yeah, I wouldn't lie about things.
But it's right on the coast. So.
You just lie about
What
the friend of the sister.
Well,
Yeah.
and I've tried.
He'll tell you if he's lying.
Yeah.
I've tried. It's been my goal to go a day without lying, and I can't do it.
That's a good. That's a good thing, Ken.
It's an honest statement right
He's
there.
talking
It's a good
about
start.
like even little white lies to make someone feel
anything.
better.
Like just you.
It's like, how's
Try
my
it.
hair?
It's great.
No,
Yeah.
but just try it because you say so many things for expediency. It's just well,
How you doing,
you
Ken?
just- yeah,
You okay?
it's hard.
Isn't Jim
Life
Carrey in
is
like a
hard.
movie like that? Like yes,
Liar,
No.
liar.
Oh yeah,
Liar, liar,
Liar, liar.
Yeah, that
Oh, yeah.
one. Yeah,
where he can't lie.
Can't
the pen is blue. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I thought today I was going to do it, and then the whole story about as long as I stay away from everybody, like if you can go,
About
If I
the
don't talk to
RV with the
anybody?
sun
yeah,
panels,
if you
that
can
blew
go
it.
and be away from everyone, or like if you're in a coma, you could say, "All right, I want a day without saying a lie." But
Nice.
other than that, I defy anyone walking the earth. It's impossible.
And it has been spoken.
All right. All right, kids, the new no lie challenge.
No lie challenge.
What counts? What doesn't count? Let's go.
Okay. All right, we'll just do like 3 more and then we'll call it. Jogging or hiking?
Hiking.
Hiking.
I agree. Bath or shower?
Shower.
Shower.
Glasses or contacts?
Glasses.
I'll say glasses 'cause I've never had contacts.
Got the perfect vision, huh?
No. One eye sees really far and one sees really close. And
So do you close your eyes like when you're driving?
Yes.
Oh gosh.
It's
Huh.
It's a
Everybody
burden.
stay out of Ken's way.
Well, that'd be yeah.
Take
Could
your
be
hearing
useful.
aids out and go. Shut one eye. Seems safe.
Oh boy.
They compensate for each other.
The hearing aid does? Oh, Ken.
life's hard.
It is. It is very hard.
All right. I think we've exhausted our this or that. We derailed it enough times, but that was our this or that. Cool.
Fun.
But so we didn't have to say this or that.
No.
We
That's just
yeah,
what we call the segment.
Because you're choosing this or that.
Yeah.
I get it. I think.
We could call it this or this, I guess. This or this.
Sounds like I'm listening.
A key or a key.
So if anybody's wondering, yes, these two are a lot of fun on our team trip to Puerto
Oh,
Rico.
they are so
Oh,
much
we-
fun.
Oh no.
I have a video somewhere, Ken.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No one told me there was going to be videos.
There's always video.
Drink a lot of
Yeah.
wine and then they'll videotape
Oh,
you.
my goodness.
Yeah, we're just having a nice time on the beach, having some wine. We come back and they video you.
Wait a minute.
we
There was
forgot that
different
we'd
phases
have
of the bottles of wine. There was the beach, and then there was dinner, and then there was the after dinner.
Yeah.
I think we got Ken at the after dinner wine bottle.
I think so.
Yeah, it could be.
That was fun though.
It was. Yeah, I'm
I
anxious.
noticed you haven't been talking in your garage on our Zoom meetings.
No,
been cold.
That's
it's
because Diane
colder.
got an office.
Yeah,
I got
you
her.
guys. Yeah, that was nice.
Oh.
So now I can.
She lets him in the house now.
So we don't have that reverb going back and forth.
Hey, he chose the garage. I never told him to
I'm
go.
very
out
fond
there.
of the garage, but now our microwave went bad, so I have to put that in my main seating area. So it's almost-
What?
Yeah, my
Oh, we gotta go
microwave
get a new
went
one.
bad.
So they took it out, the old one.
So
You
I-
burn the popcorn?
Oh yeah.
That smells
Did
awful.
you see the new
Stop
microwaves
cussing.
that are only like this tall?
Yeah, I have seen some really.
We have one at our place, and
Really?
yeah,
Space age.
Can you?
Microwave.
You can't fit anything deep in it though, right?
it's the
Just-
same depth. It's not the height's different, so it's only instead of like this tall, it's like this tall.
So you can't put the
So you
full
can't
turkey.
put- yeah, you can't put anything tall in it,
What are you gonna put in a microwave that's tall though?
like a popcorn popper.
Whoa.
Well, you just put a bag of
You
popcorn.
put it on its side.
Yeah, haven't you ever had microwave popcorn? It
It's
literally
Yes,
says.
we
Literally
have.
says. It literally says. Ken. It says.
I used
this
to
side
work for
up.
this popcorn company.
Yeah.
The technology.
That's how the microwave died.
It was a low tech.
Because we thought about that too when we decided to go with the smaller one.
You like it though?
By we, he means him.
Well,
The thing is, our cabinet already has.
yeah,
this,
we have
like,
a spot
depth,
for a certain type.
and those.
the only thing it changes is the height, but it gives you more height from your stove up. I'm assuming your microwave's underneath your stove's underneath your microwave.
Right.
Gives you more height underneath your stove for like pots.
Mm-hmm.
or your
That's a
cooking.
very
your-
good point.
Your like tall
That's
pots.
true.
Or you could put one of those chrome like things that you maneuver and
Where you
spray.
fill up your pot. Do you have one of those? Behind the oven.
Mm-mm.
Those are cool.
What?
Those are called the hot
It's gotta
water.
be
Yeah.
it's got to be called
Oh.
something.
Yeah. Then they go back in, and then you can pull it out.
The hot
and just
water
fill your-
spout.
It's
There you
cool.
go. Zim told me, but I was like, this is Ferner.
Ferner.
This is a foreign thing to me.
Fern. Okay, nice. Fern.
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
All right.
I get to live with this every day.
Yay! Wrap it up.
All right.
And on that note,
Well, that was an interesting episode. Hey, if you're looking to buy or sell real estate, or you want some popcorn,
or you want to move Ferner away,
yeah, go to www.hometeam4u.com. Bye-bye. See you later.
Adios.
If you like content like this, consider watching some of these other videos, hitting the subscribe button. If you want to know what your house is currently worth, go to HomeTeam4u.com and look at the free evaluation tool.